Feet of Clay, Act 3. Cosmetics entrepreneur Roland Dagget is filming a TV interview when just then ClayFace infiltrates the studio to confront Dagget, the creator of the cream that turned him into ClayFace.
Dagget, you're mine.
Surrounded by civilians, the heroes must save the innocent and take down ClayFace for good before somebody is turned to dust. So ClayFace has infiltrated the studio with his goons and he's after Dagget. The hero's goal is to save the 4 bystanders, 1, 2, 3, 4, and KO ClayFace. But where is ClayFace? He's hidden amongst his goons somewhere. So the heroes have to save all the bystanders and defeat ClayFace. If Batman receives 1 KO token, it is a defeat. The skills I've taken for this episode are Driven by the Past, Electric Knuckles, and The World's Greatest Detective. The gadgets I have taken are Grappling Gun, Knockout Gas, Smoke Bombs, Caltrops, Throwing Blade, and Zipline. World's Greatest Detective grants me 1 focus and 2 extra gadgets. We will prepare our dice. I have a plan, so I'm going to prepare a boot for the middle.
I'm prepared for anything.
And I'll roll these 2. Punch, punch, shield. Alright, that seems pretty good. Double punch here. Regular punch. So double punch gets duplicated. And then we're ready for our first initiative card. First initiative card. The hired guns will go.
I'm not scared of you! You feeling lucky?
1, 2, 3, 4. They are out of optimal range. So he will move with his first action to here. He will take a shot at Batman.
I'm flanking him!
Batman has 4 defense because of Dark Knight mode and +1 punch shield, so 5 defense. Hired gun is hitting on with 2 damage. Batman's blocking 1, so he's going to take 1 damage. So he starts firing in that area, hitting all the camera equipment. Batman dodges out of the way, but a couple of bits clip him. The other hired guns, we have this guy, will move here, and he'll take a shot at Batman. Batman will block 5, taking another hit. So they rush the door and then they just start firing. This guy will go 1, 2. He will fire at Batman.
Dodge this, Batman!
Takes another shot. And this guy just moves up as he can't move through figures. And those 2 have reached their optimal range. But Batman got pretty much surrounded then. They just all fire. Ducking. And because a henchman went, all the enforcers get to go 1. I'll use my house rule for if a henchman is next to a bystander, they will roll 1 dice. And if it is a shield symbol, then they will take that hostage. So we'll go this guy first. Nope. And this guy with Dagget. No. So the enforcers get 1 action. So now that they've see if they get the hostages, they will move. 1, 2, and then 3. Moving over this red line, which ends their movement immediately.
Over here, I got him!
This guy, 1, 2, 3. Jumps down from the stage.
I'm not scared of you!
This guy, 1, 2, to there.
We're gonna make this hurt!
And this guy, 1, 2, 3.
I'm flanking him!
You heard the boss, get him! Then we have the next initiative card is the Crushers. So the enforcers all get an action. So this guy will go to here. 1, 2, 1, 2. Piling in the door. And then these 2 moved in, but these 2 get a punch on Batman. Batman's got 5 defense.
You feeling lucky?
He blocks that. Second one punches.
Huh?
He blocks it. So they come in there and they're just swinging.
Not this time.
And the Crushers will move. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
We're gonna make this hurt!
Let's get him! We have the next initiative card. Should be Batman's. So Batman's ready to go.
I seek justice.
How are we going to get out of this one? So the enforcers have yet to go. So Batman's going to play Electric Knuckles. and he's going to pay 1 focus for that. So after he's getting pummeled, he reaches down to his utility belt. He reaches in and pulls out some knuckle dusters that are electrically charged. We will go 2 icons plus the 3 naturally with Dark Knight mode, and we will hit this guy in the brown coat. Ooh. 6, 7, 8. 8 into 2. 6 go through to his 5. Then he will push up the next 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then he'll punch this guy in the grey coat. So I just need to get the stuns off, so I don't really need to defeat them all. So we will take 2 blocks. 3 go through to this guy. And he receives a stun token. And then we will use single punch, 1 punch icon, and then 3 naturally because of Dark Knight mode, and then he will hit the guy in the grey coat. I will re-roll these with focus.
I'll handle it.
Oh. And then I will use my last wild action as a single punch to hit the same guy. 2 block, yep, 2 block. 1 goes through, that's all I need because I need to stun them. And then we will use the grapnel gun with my movement icon. So while they're all stunned and the sparks are going through all the goons, Batman shoots his grapnel gun, hits the lighting rig above, and then he swings out of there. 1, 2, 3. Doesn't need to worry about breakaway or terrain, so he swings all the way over there. And then we move on to the next initiative card, which we know the enforcers are coming, and Batman's got 2 cards left. So Batman's turn, so everything resets.
Criminals are a superstitious, cowardly lot.
We will punch this first goon for 2 icons, plus the 3, so 5, into this hired gun. 2 blocks, 3 goes through. Then he will use the other 2 icons on the other hired gun.
Coming at you.
2 blocks. I'll re-roll this with focus because I really need to take the hired guns out with 1 hit.
Now stay down.
All right, 2 block, 3 go through. The other guy has been KO'd. We will throw a wild ranged icon at the hired gun in front. 1, 2, 3. So 1 naturally, 3. And then we'll go to this guy here because he's got better range. 2, so I'll re-roll with focus. 2. 1, 2. Blocked, 2 go through still. So I guess while these civilians are free, I'll head there. So I'll move to the civilians, 1, 2 to there, and then I'll use this punch icon as a special action to say, "Get out of here now!" She runs to safety. Oh, well, these guys are stunned. 1 bystander saved. Then let's get to the next initiative card. Batman again, so everything resets. So we will use this punch shield to rescue this bystander.
I know what has to be done.
Thank you, Batman. And then we will use double punch to save Dagget. You've caused enough harm, Dagget. Get out of here. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. And then he runs away. Dagget gets out of there. And then Batman will use his movement to get close. 1, 2, 3. His movement ends immediately. And then he will use his double punch as to rescue this bystander. Run! They're subdued. Get out of there. Batman, thank you. And they run out. So all hostages have been saved by Batman. And I've got 1 wild left over. I will use for a boot icon to get into here behind the desk. Alright, then we have next initiative card, which should be the Enforcers. There they are.
We're gonna make this hurt.
Ugh, let's get him. 1, 2, 3.
This way, he went this way.
Move action, and then shake stun.
Where the hell is the hostage?
Shake stun, and then they've got a move action.
That the best you can do?
1, 2, 3. And then this guy, 1, 2, 3, over to there. So first round ends. Round 2, a focus for I'm Batman. Reset all the dice. Shuffle the deck, and we'll get ready for round 2. Start of round 2. What are we going to prepare today? I think we'll prepare a boot icon so we can get out of there.
I'm prepared for anything.
And then we'll roll the rest. Double batarangs. I think I know what I'm doing this turn.
I'll give them something to fear.
Alright, let's get ready with the first initiative card.
I know what has to be done.
It is the Enforcers. You can't stop me, Batman. And he'll jump onto the desk. His movement ends immediately. Then we have this guy, 1, 2, 3. His movement ends immediately.
Over here, I got him.
This last guy, 1, 2, 3. And 1 action to move. We've got 2 attacks from these guys up on the desk. So they're punching for 2. Batman is blocking for 4.
Die, Batman!
To the tray. Batman's blocked 2. Second Enforcer attacks. Blocks again. So they jump up and then Batman pulls the table up. Punch into the table. He flips it up. And then these 2 are blocked. I might be able to get through here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
I'm not scared of you!
So they go through their little pinch point there. And then we have the next initiative card. Hired guns, so all the Enforcers get an action. So these 2 on the table get 1 action against Batman. Batman's taking 1, goes down to 11. And the second one,
Die, Batman!
Batman's taking another punch, so he's down to 10. And then the other 2 get close. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, down to there.
I'm flanking him!
Let's get him! He's surrounded! Let's get him! So they just pile in there while Batman's surrounded. Then the hired guns will go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
We need more firepower!
So the hired guns move up. They're in optimal range. They each get a shot on Batman. Ooh, I'm going to re-roll that with focus. Ooh, Batman takes 2 hits. And then the other hired gun. Oh my gosh, re-roll with focus. Alright, blocks.
Not this time.
So those hired guns just move in, start firing. Then we have the next turn, next initiative card is Batman. Alright, so everything's ready to go. We will use Driven by the Past, roll 3 dice, battle dice, and regain life equal to that amount, and then regain all your focus. Oh, nice. 4 health comes back, taking me to 12.
My parents' memory will not fade.
Boom, and then I get all my focus back. Batman will use his zip line, move up to 5 spaces in a straight line as though you were leaping. Enemy figures you move through suffer a 2+ melee strike. While they're distracted and the desk is flipped up, Batman pulls out of his utility belt his zip line, fires it, it hits into the back of the studio wall, and the other one fires to the edge, and he moves 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's up to 5, so we'll go to there. And then we'll make a 2 melee strike to each person that we go through. So that's 2 melee strikes. So the first one is this Enforcer with 1 health. Alright. 1, 2, 2 blocking, 3 go through. Let's re-roll these 2 with focus. Alright, so he's blocking 2 and then 4 go through, knocking him down, and then we get to the next one. We'll re-roll those with focus.
Had enough?
Alright, we have 2 blocks, 3 goes through, to this other guy. And then he lands comfortably on the other side. Alright, we moved through there, did some damage, and then we will start throwing batarangs. So we'll throw singular icon batarang with my wild at this injured hired gun. And that should be enough. We've got 2 damage, 2 blocks, 2 go through. Ting! As he lands down, he swings around, fires a batarang into the guy's gun, explodes, knocking him down. And then we will pay 2 icons to fire at the further hired gun. So 2 icons plus 3. It's 1 space from optimal range. Throw through the unstable terrain. He's going to curve the batarang around. It's 1 space away from optimal range, so it's going to be -1 attack. Into the tray. Alright, let's re-roll these with focus. Alright, there we go, that's what we want. So let's take 1 away for the not optimal range, 2 for his block, then 5 goes through. So he curves the batarang around the camera, hits the guy in the side of the head, knocking him down. And then we will pay 2 more, 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3 at this hurt enforcer. It's going to be at optimal range, so no penalty. Alright, 2 blocked, 3 goes through, 3 into his 3, 6, knocks him down. And then with his last double batarang, he'll throw at the further guy. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. It's going to be -1 because it's not an optimal range. 5 damage, 2 blocks. Let's re-roll with focus to get maximum damage. Oh, maximum damage. Look at that. So we have...
You're making it easy.
-1 for not optimal range, 2 for block, then 5 goes through. And that's his health value. So just a string of batarangs thrown from Batman's utility belt as he lands. And then we'll use our movement to go 1, 2, 3 to there. And then just as he ends, he is going to throw some caltrops down to cover his exit. Choose up to 3 unoccupied spaces that are within 2 spaces of you and in line of sight. Place a caltrop token on each of those spaces. So I'll go 1, 2, 3.
I know what has to be done.
So he reaches into his utility belt, covers their exit, scatters them on the ground. Ting, ting, ting. Then we have the next initiative cards. We have the Crushers. So the Enforcers get a move. 1, 2, 3.
This way! He went this way!
This guy, 1, 2, 3. And then the Crushers will go 1, 2, 3.
Over here, I got him!
1, 2, 3.
You feeling lucky?
There's the bat. Get him! Cool. And then we have the next initiative card, which is Batman.
I'll handle it.
He will move up 1, 2 to here.
Coming at you.
And he will throw 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 ranged icons and 3 naturally with Dark Knight mode into this first Crusher. We will reroll. Let's have a look. Crushers are 3 defense. Yeah, so 3 defense, he blocks it, and then 4 goes through to this first Crusher. And then we will fire 1, 2, and then we'll use our wild 1, 2, 3, 6 into the same Crusher. We will re-roll this with his last focus. Alright, we have 3 blocked, 2 go through, taking that to 6. So he's on 6 of his 8. And then we have the next initiative card is Batman. So we'll do it all again. So we will do, let's do 2 into 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 5. No reroll. Let's punch it up again with one more extra dice. We have 3 blocked, 3 go through, 3 into 6 makes 9, and it hits him. He fires the batarang into the goon. The goon takes 3 into the shoulder. Batman pauses for a second as the goon puffs up his chest and the 3 batarangs fall to the ground. Ting, ting, ting. The act of the Crusher is done. We will reveal that it is a red token, and he will transform into ClayFace.
I'm ClayFace.
So the Crusher falls back, melts into the floor, and then coalesces back. ClayFace has entered the battle. He has 18 health, 3 defense, 3 attack. While defending against ClayFace, for every 2 wounds suffered, the enemy is entangled 1. If ClayFace can't reach optimal distance, he becomes ranged, and double attacks count as misses when fighting ClayFace.
Why are you doing this, Batman? You're supposed to help people. You're supposed to help me.
Let me help you find a cure.
No. He'll all pay. Dagget will pay. Batman will pay. Gotham will pay.
Alright, now that ClayFace is in the battle, the goal now is to KO ClayFace and then we win. We'll pile it all in, so I will throw a throwing blade at ClayFace. So that adds 1 extra. Oh, actually, I'll throw it at the Crusher so we can get him out of the way. So 1 extra, then 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll go 4 dice, 3 naturally, and then 1 for the throwing blade at the Crusher. It does not weaken for the first 4 spaces. Yikes, that's a lot. Alright, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. Blocking 3, and then 6 go through to him. That's nice. Well, we will move with here we will go 1, 2, 3 to here.
I know what has to be done.
Then we will use smoke bombs. 4 spaces that were in 3 spaces, and more. So Batman throws down some smoke bombs. So as he rolls past ClayFace, he throws smoke bombs out, and they patter on the floor, and then creating smoke. That should be hard for the bad guys to see through, which is good. Should give some cover. Then we are at the end of round 2. Start of round 3. We'll get 1 focus because I'm Batman. And then we will take our dice and shuffle the initiative deck. And we will... What will we prepare today? I think we need to punch this guy. So we're going to prepare double punch. And then we'll roll the rest. We got double punch and punch and shield. That seems like a pretty good idea. So it looks like we're going to fight ClayFace today. And then we will go to start of round 3. First initiative card is the Batman. So the smoke disappears. Pity about that. I thought it was going to do pretty well, but it was a good safety measure just in case. Then we will use my wild action as a boot action and go 1, 2, 3 because of the breakaway of moving next to ClayFace. And then we will use electric knuckles, 1 focus to stun 1, and we will punch this big goon. So we will go 1, 2 icons plus 3, and then I'll do 1 more. So 6, just in case, because I've got no rerolls into the Crusher. 1, 2, 3 blocks. 3 blocks, 2 goes through, which is enough to knock him down. And then it's just Clayface and Batman facing off. Alright, then Batman will throw in 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 dice, 3 naturally, with electric knuckles, but I'll also use knockout gas. So learning from the last battle, using phosphorus or heat to crack Clayface's exterior, Batman has a few thermal charges with him, takes them off his belt, activates them, and combined with the electric knuckles should cause some super damage. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 dice. Doubles count as misses. All right, we have 1, 2, 3 misses, 4 damage. Clayface's block is 3, so 1 goes through to Clayface, and that's enough to stun 1 with the electric knuckles, and then stun 2 with the knockout gas. So Batman throws the phosphorus in the air, and then sparks his gloves, and then punches it once to activate it, and then a large explosion knocks him back, but crystallizes and hardens all of the clay all over Clayface's chest, sort of momentarily holding him in place. So as Clayface reaches back to attack, he's frozen in place and cracked for a bit. Cool. The knockout gas is gone. I think it has done its job. The next initiative card, the hired gun. So all the enforcers get a turn. The enforcer, ow! He takes 1 damage.
Oof! How's he doing this?
He takes 1 damage from the caltrops. So 1, 2, 3. And his friend, 1, 2, 3.
This way! He went this way!
Now that he's cleared a path. Alright, those goons move up. Hired guns don't get to go. Then we have the next initiative card. Batman. So we have a reset for Batman.
It's over, Hagen.
And I think we'll just go full into Clayface, I think. Electric Knuckles comes back to my hand. Then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 dice. Then 3 naturally. Into Clayface. Double hits do not count, so we'll remove these. Oh, cool, no double hits. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5 goes through. Takes him to 6 of 18. That's all Batman can do for that turn. Then we go next turn. We've got Batman again. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
This ends with you in jail.
Doubles don't count, doubles don't count, doubles don't count. Boom, boom. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Into his 3. 3 go through. Taking him to 9. Halfway. Whew. Next initiative card is Clayface. So as Batman is punching him while he's stiff and staggered, breaking off chunks, it's getting rid of the hardened clay and revealing the wet clay underneath, and he shakes 1 stun for his action, 2nd stun, 3rd stun for his 3rd action. So all 3 actions, he has removed all of his stun tokens. Clayface is gone. Clayface's turn. Next card is the Enforcers. 1, 2, 3. We'll get to that. 1, 2, 3. We'll get to that. This Enforcer gets a punch at Batman. Batman has 4 natural.
I'm not scared of you!
Plus 1 on his dashboard. 5. He's blocked the 2.
Huh?
We got him, boss! You heard the boss, finish him! So the Enforcers come up and start punching Batman, but he is blocking and dodging. And then the last card is the Crusher, which gives the Enforcers another turn. 1, 2, 3 to there. And then this Enforcer gives another punch to Batman's 5. Oh, it's good for damage, but not for that. So Batman takes 2. Now surrounded, he gets hit for a bit more. All right, that is the end of round 3. Start of round 4, I'm the Batman, and then my dice return, and then we'll shuffle the initiative deck, and then we will get ready to go. All right, initiative deck is shuffled, and we will prepare. I think I need to jump out of there, so maybe we'll go punch shield. So we'll prepare a punch shield.
I'm prepared for anything.
To save us, and then we'll roll the other 2. Punch, punch. All right, it's dictating what we want to do with this turn. So that is that, and then we will draw the first initiative card. Batman. All right, that is the best we can do, I think. Let's finish off ClayFace. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I'll give them something to fear.
Plus 3 naturally into ClayFace with a reroll. So we will take out all the hits. So those are hits. Those are misses. So we'll reroll all those with the focus.
Don't underestimate me.
Not the best. All right. So 3 blocks. 5 goes through to 9. 14. He's got 4 left. That's all they can do. Next initiative card. Hired gun, so all the enforcers get a turn.
You heard the boss!
So Batman has 4 naturally, and then 1 on the dice, so 5 dice. Blocking.
Die, Batman!
Blocks the first one, ducks under. The next enforcer takes 1 punch. While he's preoccupied with ClayFace, we have the next turn is ClayFace. Oh no! Alright, ClayFace gets 3 attacks. So 3 attacks.
Who's first?
3 damage, and Batman's on 5 defense. Good luck. No rerolls. Batman takes 2. 7. And whenever he takes 2, he gets entangled 1. And then the next attack. He takes 2 again. Taking him to 5. And he gets entangled 1 again. And then the last attack from ClayFace. He gets hit for 2. So he's down to 3 health, and he gets entangled again. So he's entangled 3. So as he's fighting, the clay is climbing up Batman's feet. Next initiative card is Batman. Oh my goodness. All right, this is it. So we need to break that entangle first. So let's do 2 punch icons. 1, 2, and 3 naturally to break the entangle. 3. Oh my gosh. Broke the entangle. No! He breaks out of the entangle. And then he launches 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 3 naturally into ClayFace.
It's over, Hagen.
Ooh, all right. 1, 2, 3 blocks. Oh, that might be it. 1, 2, 3 blocks. This one doesn't hit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 damage. 3 goes away. 5 comes through to ClayFace. He is on 14. So that gets him to 19. Whereas ClayFace is reforming, Batman sees the television screens. So he bounces a batarang into the TV stands, short-circuiting it, displaying all of Matt Hagen's roles from past. Matt Hagen takes a look, and as he sees it, he can't help but transform into his iconic roles.
No! No! Help me! Help me! No!
And then he goes,
No!
and he goes to smash the TVs, and he smashes it. And there's a huge explosion that goes through the whole of the studio. Batman uses his cape to shield. ClayFace is taken down, but the body of Matt Hagen is missing. Roland Dagget is taken into custody. His testimony proves that Bruce Wayne was innocent, and our heroes are ready for some hot baths. End of Act 3. Feet of Clay.